Faith-based therapy helped my best friend overcome addiction and trauma. He's been happily married now for 30 years. Colorado says that this type of talk therapy is child abuse. Let's listen to his story and tell me in the comments, should Colorado have banned his growth? So here's the trauma. He was abused as a child, sexually and physically, by both his father and brother. His mom, well, she didn't protect him. He grew up troubled, broke the law often, in and out of jail with no end in sight. He abused drugs, turned to prostitution, had sex with men until he contracted HIV. He tested positive for Hep C. He told me, "Paul, I didn't care if I lived or died." And the turning point was, well, he explained to me that it took a miracle to save him. He started with AA meetings for his addiction. After he got free from drugs, he turned to the church. Now here's where it gets relevant to our conversation. The technique he used, the one that saved his life, is the same technique Colorado has banned for minors with gender dysphoria. Let me explain how this works. Faith-based therapy creates what's called a power transfer. The premise is kind of simple. Since you can't control yourself, give your control to God. Allow God to be the strength that you don't have. You're weak. God is strong. Transfer the burden. This is the same technique used in AA, the same technique used in addiction recovery worldwide. It's not about changing who you are. It's about channeling your struggles into something that gives you stability. The outcome? My friend thanked Jesus daily for his transformation. He got married, had 2 kids, both graduated college, both have good relationships with him and their mom. He's still married now 30 years later and still attends church daily. But here's the thing. He's still attracted to dudes. After a couple beers, he'd admit to me that he's into me. But he's stayed faithful for 30 years, so that's good. He's lived happily, productive life, and now he's free from the medical diseases that once plagued him. So, did therapy change his attraction? No. Did it help him explore why he felt the way he did? Yeah. Did it help him build a life aligned with his values? Indeed it did. And did it harm him? Well, you tell me. He's alive, he's healthy, he has a family, and he's found peace. Under Colorado law, if he were a minor now, he wouldn't be able to explore whether his childhood sexual abuse was connected to his feelings about his body today. That would be considered conversion therapy. So what this really means is, I'm not saying everybody needs faith-based therapy. I'm not saying his path is the right path for everyone. What I'm trying to say is exploring trauma shouldn't be illegal. Understanding the why behind dysphoria shouldn't be illegal. Helping someone find stability in their biological body shouldn't be illegal. Talk therapy, just words, shouldn't be illegal, especially when the alternative is hormones, surgery, and permanent physical changes. Colorado bans the exploration but mandates the affirmation. They ban the words but allow the scalpel. Think about that.
The APA's own report talks about how this helps people because they're able to align their life with their religion. They're able to find deeper relationships with God.
Doesn't Colorado have some evidence that conversion therapy more broadly is harmful? I mean, I think there are like 25 states or something who have similar laws. So someone has some evidence related to the harmfulness of this activity, right?
Colorado certainly cites studies, but those studies suffer from significant flaws. The main flaw in all of them is that they lump together dissimilar approaches. They treat voluntary conversations the same as shock therapy.
Thank you.
Now, before you write me off as transphobic, before you grab your sign, I need you to answer one question. Do you trust the government to decide which words are illegal? So let me tell you where I'm at now. I'm addiction-free, no porn, no pain pills. I'm remarried to someone who's kind, someone who doesn't hurt me, and I succeeded in breaking that pattern. And my best friend, the one who used faith-based therapy to overcome his trauma, he became my sensei. He tried a black belt on me, and then he tied one on my son. I'm not religious. I never have been. but I've witnessed firsthand the healing power faith provides. I've seen it. It saves lives, and it saved his. And now Colorado says that healing is child abuse, the pattern. 3 stories, 3 lessons. The oxy lie. They told me it was safe, non-habit forming. I found out the truth when I tried to quit and couldn't get help from anyone. My relationship pattern. I wanted to change who I was attracted to. I spent 8 years in therapy exploring why. Nobody called that conversion therapy. My friend's trauma, childhood sexual abuse, addiction, disease. Faith-based therapy helped him explore the connection and build a stable life. 30 years of marriage, 2 kids, triple stripe black belt, and a life worth living. And under Colorado's law, his growth would be illegal. His healing would be banned. His therapist would lose their license. We're transitioning children without trying to understand why. We hold cosmetic surgeons accountable, psych evals, dysmorphia assessments, age restrictions, parental consent, multiple consultations, but gender clinics, fast track affirmation. Question it, you lose your license. We have more safeguards for getting a nose job than for removing healthy breasts. Medical institutions were wrong about oxy for years while people died, while people suffered. The information was suppressed. The truth was hidden. How do I know they're not wrong now? How do you know? You don't. Laws need to prevent overreach, hold people accountable for mistakes. So before you paint your next neon pink sign and condemn everyone asking these questions as homophobic or transphobic, think first. Who do you want controlling your medical choices? The people with the signs or people with the books? So if you found some value in this video, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Tell me, should Colorado have banned my friend's healing? Should they have banned my therapy to change my attraction patterns? Where do you draw the line? Not with bans on asking questions, not with the laws that pick the winners and the losers in the therapy room, but with actual care. So I've told you my story. I've told you my friend's story. I've shown you the laws. I've given you the history. And now it's your turn. Comment below. Subscribe if you want more. And remember, the moment we stop asking questions is the moment medicine stops being medicine. This is Paul. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.